Before I go on, I want to wish all my American supporters, viewers, subscribers a happy belated 4th of July. You have a great country, and for the love of God and your own people, you need to fight to protect what you have, because the woke mind virus, it's spreading, and it's spreading fast. And it's destroying everything freedom-loving Americans over there hold dear. Now, R&B singer Jill Scott, she's quite famous over there, not so well known here in the UK, but she did a woke rendition of the national anthem where she changed the lyrics to speak about how oppressed black people are. And she changed one line in that song to, "This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave." Now, just so you know, Jill Scott's net worth is around $12 million and is likely to be much higher. So in what way is Jill Scott oppressed? I don't understand. I mean, I'm a Welshman. I live in England, and Welsh men and women have done rather well for themselves in England, and they do well for themselves in their native Wales as well. They can cross the border into England, no problem, no questions asked. They can get jobs in Wales and England and Scotland, anywhere else for that matter. A Welsh man and woman can be whatever the hell they want to be in England. We've even had Welsh prime ministers. We have Welsh judges. We have Welsh generals, admirals. We have Welsh sports stars worth millions. And yet still there are Welsh nationalists who claim they are oppressed by the English. It's just nonsense, isn't it? And it's the same in America, with people like Jill Scott claiming that she is a slave and oppressed, and yet she's worth millions and millions of dollars, and she's famous, she's selling records. I've looked her up. Every time she has a concert, they're sold out. I mean, this is the country that allowed Barack Obama to become their president, their chief executive, twice. Literally nobody had heard of the guy until he ran for president, and it was in the bag, which is a bit weird, but still, he was the United States' first black president. And I have to admit, back then, I think it was 2008, 2009, when I wasn't very political at all, even I felt good for the Americans. I thought, well, you know, they've come a long way now, they've moved forward with all this. Surely all this segregation bollocks and the race hate nonsense, that's come to an end. They can live together now, and it's all smiles and sunshine from here on in. But how wrong was I? Because ever since Obama and Big Mike got into the White House, things got worse. They convinced their own demographic that they were still picking cotton in their own minds at the hands of white slavers. And they managed to convince their own demographic that they were all oppressed and victims when, in fact, they weren't. Things just got worse. And as a result, I think Barack Obama did more harm than good when it came to race relations in the United States. And then people like Jill Scott and James LeBron and other famous multi-millionaire black sports stars, celebrities, etc., they've all come out and declared they're all oppressed and slaves, and people should be fighting for their freedoms and have more. And all this does nobody any good whatsoever, and the hypocrisy is just stunning, isn't it? It would be like former British Prime Minister Gordon Brown making a speech that he and his fellow Scotsmen and women are all oppressed, despite the fact that he came from a wealthy middle-class family, the son of a manse, as he kept saying. He had a prestigious university education and went straight into politics and became British Prime Minister without even being voted in. That's the kind of hypocrisy level we're looking at here. And so if certain people feel they are oppressed, etc., then it's a big world, isn't it? They can just bugger off somewhere else. I mean, that's what I'd do. If I felt so oppressed and enslaved and I was being held back because of the colour of my skin, I'd leave that country and go elsewhere. But these people are obviously making money out of their victimhood, aren't they? The bloody grifters. Anyway, that's my video. Hope you like. Let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next time, Roger Trout.